Let's get it, man. This is the Faison View Podcast, episode 134. Subscribe, YouTube channel below, Leak Faison, man. Let's get right into it. This episode is called For Fun. This just for fun, man. This just for fun. So, whenever I say this episode, it's for fun. Let's get it. Man, top 10 sexiest female celebrities. 1 through 10. Let's see what we get out of that. Present day. Listen to the criteria. Present day. And I'll add more criteria. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. All right, secondly, we're going to gauge a good conversation, man. We're going to have a good conversation. Would you rather date someone that you love, or would you rather date someone that loves you? So we're gonna get into that because that L word, y'all already know. That's deep, man. That's deep. That love conversation just different. So what's up with it? Let's get into it, man. Off bat, number one. Who y'all think it is? Yeah, Riri all day. I got Riri number one. Sex appeal, her look, and I mean, we're not gonna add into personality characteristics, but we can add that criteria. Just how she carries herself, how confident she is. Riri just always been true to herself, and she just very attractive and sexy. Like, she know how to work her body. She put on some good thickness. Man, Riri can do no wrong, man. Y'all go cop that Fenty. I already know females copping that Fenty. It's going crazy. So that's my number one. Number two has been a crush of mine forever, like forever. Most beautiful female I've seen on the movie screen when I was young, like when I first seen her. Rest in peace, Nip, man. Lauren London. Much respect, but Lauren London definitely. That's always been my top three, always. Top one, top two, top three. Third, I'm gonna hit y'all with a, but my third is legit, trust. Tori Brixx. If y'all don't know who Tori Brixx is, I think y'all should get to know, because Tori Brixx is fire. She's fire. Her sex appeal, she's slim, thick, and and with me, honestly, I never say I ask anybody that ever asks me. I don't really say I have a type. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. If I like the way you carry yourself with your beauty, with your gorgeousness, man, hey, shoe in for me. Fourth, I got, and I'm doing present day, so y'all will understand the criteria. I'm doing present day, and it's just my opinion. Jordyn Woods. And I feel like Jordyn Woods was a hidden gem because not saying we never, I'm not really a follower of the Kardashians and things. I just know that Kylie, that was her best friend, And I don't want to be ignorant, but Tristan, I see what you did there. Anyways, Tristan, I see what you did there, because Jordyn Woods is fire. Baddie. She's a baddie. She know how to carry herself. I like the curves. I like the curves. I like the way she. I really just like Jordyn Woods. She's just attractive to me. Don't know her as a person, and when she does speak, she sounds very genuine. She sounds very down to earth. So respect to her. And number 5, I don't care what y'all say. Like, oh yeah, she's not still that top 5. Yeah, Beyoncé. Yeah, Beyonce is still the top notch. I never been a huge Beyonce or Beehive type of dude or anything like that. But Beyonce has always been attractive. She's always set the mold of what a celebrity and a female entertainer should look like. And it's not saying should look like as in that's just what it should be, but everybody looks up to her because of how good her upkeep is. And she's still doing it, and she's still one of the baddest in the game. There's much respect to Beyonce. It's Beyonce, okay? My number 6 is definitely, and I like this type of flavor because I like her energy. I like her soul. Like when you see this female, it's just a good feeling. She just give you a good feeling. Very gorgeous. Jhene Aiko. Jhene Aiko. I love me some Jhene Aiko. Um, I wish her and Big Sean would have worked out. I think all of us did, but Jhene Aiko, she's different. Very petite, very petite. Looks like she's very down to earth. That neo soul type of vibe. She feel like she just light a sage and get you real comfortable. Like, God, man, you real. I'm trying, Jhene. Jhene, you're. And 7, I got Teyana Taylor, man. Shout out to my man Iman. I give respect to, respect to the partners. I ain't no disrespectful dude. Teyana Taylor, her sex appeal is off the charts. Off the charts. And she just very attractive in how she moves, what she does, and just how she goes about things. And honestly, I like the fact that she's kind of tomboyish because she kind of like she bodies that look and she bodies that feel, and that's just how she is. And it's amazing to see because I was seeing Teyana Taylor growing up in certain movies, she was in that tomboy, just staying in that tomboy. She was still pretty, but now she's blown up. She set the mold. She got an 8-pack. She's beautiful, beautiful. Number 8, I got Hennessy. Hennessy. Let me get a shot at Henny. If you don't know who Hennessy is, I'm not just trying to gauge her off her sister, but most of you would know who she is off of Cardi B. That's Cardi B's sister, and she's flat out gorgeous. Their whole family is gorgeous. Man, shout out to them. Shout out to Cardi. Hennessy, you just don't know. Hennessy is a hidden gem. She's very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm not sure if she like males. I think she's bi or either gay. But hey, still give you your props. I don't care. That don't matter to me. Man, 9th, this girl right here, she just different. She's different. And her wave right now is just totally different. I'm a very huge fan, big fan of her. Meg Tha Stallion, man. Meg Tha Stallion. I don't care what y'all say, what y'all opinions are. She's not that cute and fat. I don't care what you say. She's bad to me. She's definitely bad, which is why it's my list. But she's definitely bad. Her sex appeal is off the charts, and she's running the summer. She's a very, very good artist. She's a very, very good rapper. I respect her. Hey, shout out to Texas, man. They got them baddies out in Texas. They got some legs out in Texas. And lastly, man, shout out to Tammie. Tammie. Shout out to Waka Flocka, but Tammie is just, oof. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all talking about her body fit. No, you can tell that's that natural good thickness. That's that collard greens mac and cheese thickness. For real. For real. And I want your opinions on your list. I may have left people out that y'all may think that should be in it. I love Nicki Minaj. Don't get me wrong. I love Nicki Minaj, but I'm saying present day, when what meets my eye is these females I listed right here. We know Nicki is gorgeous, but I'm giving others their props. Definitely, I'm giving others their props too. And Cardi B is gorgeous too. There's so many others I can name in this category. So many others. Then you can go back to your all-time list and put J-Lo and Halle Berry and Nia Long. Don't get me started, cause I know. Don't get me started. I can get. Don't act like I'm just not privy to it. You got your Zoe, the Colombiana. I always forget her name. I don't want to mess it up, but then you got Zoe Kravitz. It's just a lot of beautiful females. Parker McKenna. It's just so many. So shout out to the females. Shout out to the females doing it. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. Shout out to the females, and that's who I feel like the most attractive females to me. All right, man. Let's get into the real topic. Let's gauge this one. Would you rather date someone that you love, or would you rather date someone that loves you? I'm gonna be real off an experience because I've been in relationships. I've been in long-term relationships, and I've been in phases. and short-term relationships. I've been in both. So, in my opinion, I would say someone I love. And I only say that because I don't feel like I'm going to go or take that next step with you if I don't love you. Yes, it matters if you love me. That's very important because you want it to be both sides. But if I don't love you, um, is my happiness based upon that? Of course, you can always get to know a person and get to loving them. That's the whole purpose of a relationship and getting into a relationship is trying to find that true love and trying to find what your purpose is in that relationship. And I just feel like I would say because I would want to be happy in my situation or in my relationship, and I would want to love that person to do any and everything for that person. I feel like if and it's tough to gauge because you want your partner to love you. You know you always have that conversation or always have that in your back of your mind when you're in that loving stage with each other, in that honeymoon stage, or getting to really get to the next step. Like, who's gonna say I love you first? Like, who's gonna say it? You feel me? You get into that bag, like, bro, like, I don't know if I should say that, because what if she don't love me, or man. I mean, I never been prideful, like, to not say I love you, because if that's how I'm truly feeling, that's what I truly feel for you. But it's just tough to gauge because if you love someone and they don't love you, how can you make that into them loving you as well? And it's an awkward feeling because if you're saying you love this person and they don't don't love you yet or anything, it's like, dang, did I go too hard? Did I rush things? You start to question yourself, and it becomes tough. But when the other person, if a other person says they love you, or that person loves you and you don't love them back, I feel like if you don't love them back, what is the reasoning for that? It's definitely criteria. It's definitely criteria within that. But I would think I would want to love someone. I think I would want to love someone rather than someone loving me when in the dating, because I just know me as a person. If I don't really, not saying if I don't really love you, because you're just not going to get in a relationship and you just loving somebody. That you still kind of in the liking stage. Love is a very strong word. People don't really understand that. People, you can say that you love somebody, but you really don't truly understand what love is until you get in certain situations. But it's just, eh, this is a tough one because I want someone to love me if we dating, and especially if longevity. If we dating, like, I'll feel awkward. Like, why do I feel this way about you and you don't feel the same about me, and the same is not reciprocated? Ooh, it's just tough. I might flip sides, but nah, I'm not, cause I feel like I love strong too. So I feel like if my loving is strong enough, that can definitely translate into them loving me, or starting to get to love me how I love them. But it's just tough to gauge because you want someone to love you. You want someone to love you for who you are. You want someone to be there for you. You want someone to be a ride or die to you. You know, so saying you would love before someone else love you is it's a tough one. But you really had to think about yourself. You think about your own heart and where you want to go and where you want to pursue things. And I feel like if you don't love this person, why are you even continuing to trying to find a date? That's my problem now too. And what I learned over the time, and understanding things as I got older, and more experience in relationships, I got to understand that you don't need a relationship to define your love for someone. I feel like the dating and the relationship status, it deters a lot, and it makes a lot of things go wrong, because now this is titled, there is so much expectation to do certain things and to be something, and it's so much perception from everyone around you, from family to friends, and everyone thinking that you and this person are good, but y'all could be on bad terms or something, and it's just mostly because the pressure of the status that you're in. Like as soon as you add that, wow, relationship, it's just like, oh man, we got locked, we got to get it together. We can't be doing the same things we doing. Of course not. But when you put that status on that, that's when all the expectations start. And from learning experience, I feel like you don't have to have a relationship or be dating to love someone. It's just really, it's really just finding like who you really want to be down with. You feel me? Like it has a lot to do with relationship and marriage down the line, but that's if you want to do it. I feel like a lot of relationships get deterred because people want to be so caught up into the status of the relationship and not the love within the relationship. Y'all feel my drift? Look, listen. I just said the gym. I got it. People really don't understand what love is, bruh. That people don't really understand what love is because that relationship status does not mean you love somebody. It doesn't. That doesn't mean that. And all in all, I feel like I would rather love someone before they love me. I'm just being honest. It's tough, but because I know who I am as a person, and if they don't love me back, that's cool. But it's like we can work towards that. But if you don't, then you just gotta go your separate ways. And in all honesty, a broken heart doesn't mean it's over. That's what a lot of people get it twisted. And if you loving somebody and it just doesn't pan out, it just doesn't pan out. It's not meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But listen here, this is the Faison View podcast. Subscribe, YouTube channel below, man. Man, I love talking to y'all. Listening viewers, subscribe to my channel. Come along, man. Come along, man. My Instagram, all my information, you will see on the screen, man. Let's get into it, man. Peace and love. Y'all be safe.